We see in Matthew chapter 7, 24 through 27, they had two foundations. One man chose sand, another man chose to build his home on the rock. And we see the outcome. Now, but, just thinking about it, like who in their right mind would choose to build on something that they know is going to end up causing destruction? That thing that they've invested so much time trying to build. Like who would knowingly in the beginning of something that they're trying to build, who would knowingly build on a foundation that's just going to create ruin in the end? No one would do that knowingly, because usually the things that we're investing in, the things that we're building, those things are precious to us. They're valuable to us. The reason we're even building them is because we believe that they are important. They're important to us. That's why we want to build them. That's why we want to build great health. That's why we want to build great relationship with friends and family and all of this stuff. That's why we want to build good finances. That's why we want to build these things, because to us, we believe these things are valuable. You don't determine that something is valuable and then say, I want to destroy it. No, something that you hold valuable, that you're building it because it is valuable to you. And so when something is valuable to you, do you know what you want to do? You want to protect that thing. You want to protect it and make sure that it is secured. And you want to make sure that only the best of whatever it is being used for that thing that you're building. So now let's talk about this for a moment. So we see that one man built his home on sand. And because we are all smart, we're not going to go out here and get a contractor, hire a contractor and say, hey, build my house on sand. But what are some of the things in our lives that sand could actually represent? Sand could represent building something on or out of fear. Like, have you ever been afraid of losing your job, so you do something else because of the fact that you're afraid, because there is fear? Have you ever made a decision to do something else because you were scared? Have you ever made a decision to build something out of fear? Fear could be considered sand. What about pride? Have you ever built something, gathered something, established something, wanted something because of pride? Because I'll show them. I'll show them how good I am. I'll show them what I got. I'll show them. Pride. That is pride. Pride is equated to sand. It's that mentality of being the belle of the ball. That's called pride. And oftentimes we build on pride and we don't recognize that we're actually, that this move that we're making, it's not a God move. No, it's a pride move. Why? Because you don't want to be showed up. You want to show them. You know what I'm saying? That is pride. That is pride. And pride is sand. What about greed? Have you ever built something, desired something, wanted something, moved forward with something because you were greedy? It's not really that you needed it or even that you technically wanted it for a God reason. No, you just wanted it because you were greedy. Whether it's that other piece of pie or cake or those other shoes, those other whatever, your desire for that thing was based and rooted in pride. So sometimes we build our wardrobe out of pride. Don't shoot the messenger now. But I'm serious. We got to be honest with ourselves. If we're going to get better so that we can do better, then we got to be honest with ourselves. Sometimes our wardrobe is built on pride. Our marriage is built on pride. Our finances are built on pride. Listen, all of that is saying, what about selfish desires? Well, that's pride and greed right there. What about lies? What have you ever in your life built anything, started anything, created anything because of a lie? And I'm not talking about a lie somebody told you, but a lie you told yourself. What about building that wall of protection? We call it a wall of protection, around our heart because of a lie that the enemy has told you that nobody loves you. So what do? You go out every day and you build that fence around your heart, that cave around your heart, or that cage around your heart that nobody can get through to, that nobody can penetrate. Sometimes, God is like, hold up, what you building with? Because I can't even get through there. So sometimes we build things out of lies or the foundation of what we've built. Insecurity, low self-esteem, lies, built on lies. They're built on lies. And sometimes now, low self-esteem can show, of course, y'all know low self-esteem can show up can manifest itself in a number of ways. Sometimes it can manifest itself as our temperament. You know what I'm saying? And so we build this tough, I don't care exterior, built on lies. The lies are the sand. That's a foundation of sand that is going to come crashing down. What about, have you ever built something, established something, founded something, or whatever, based on what everybody else was doing? Based on what mom and them did, grandmama and them did. Well, they did it, so I must be supposed to do it too. You built it on the tradition of man. You built it on generational curses. You brought something in and you continued to do something because somebody else did it. Probably you knew it was wrong, but you still did it because that's what everybody else was doing. That's called sand. That's building whatever it is that you have built, that you are building, or that you will build. That's building on sand. Your foundation is sand. And remember what happened to the man who built on sand. His house fell.